let's quickly preview what this milestone is going to be about. Chocolate cake theft. Students use multiplication of whole numbers with fractions to increase a cake recipe and to solve the mystery of how much cake was actually stolen. So, before you get to this lesson, right, because we are going to take a deep dive into what this milestone task is, you will be able to formulate your lessons because you're going to do the work on the next slide. So let's talk about how we're going to do this. Right here where it says Unit 4.5 Milestone Task, we're going to click right there. If this is the first time you're using Cami, it's going to ask, do you want to authorize Google Drive? And which account do you want to use? You're going to need to select your PGCPS work account, and then it's going to open up with a Cami. Now, Cami is a site that allows you to upload your documents, and from there, students can begin to type directly onto it. So all of your documents that you have are able to be uploaded directly into Cami. And if you're using Canvas, many of these are already done for you. Please pause and complete your milestone at this time. You're welcome to print a copy of this, or you can complete it by clicking on your participant's guide, or you can open up the link right inside of your Canvas site, or by clicking directly onto the slide. When you're finished, please unpause. All right, now that we've taken the milestone task, think about this. What stood out to you? What instructional strategies would students use to complete the milestone? What instructional implications would need to be considered prior to administering the milestone? And of course, here's our chocolate cake. Now that you've completed it, let's score ourselves. Review the categories for each component. Utilizing the rubric, determine whether you will receive a 0, a 1, or a 2, or a 3. Utilizing the rubric, determine whether your response should receive a 0, 1, 2, or 3. The holistic rubric for 3-point modeling items can be found here. Remember, you're following along with your lesson slides. Everything that is underlined will take you to the hyperlink. Everything that's underlined will take you directly to a document that is here for your resource. Below, you'll find the suggested answer guide. Click there for some suggested answers. And here we are. For a 3, it must show full and complete evidence. For a 2, it must show partial evidence. For a 1, there's limited evidence. And for a 0, it is if the answer is completely correct or no attempt, 50%. It is recommended that you use the same scoring method with your students' work. Now, what connections did you make between the unit objectives and the milestone task? What are the major concepts taught in this unit? What data points can be used to ensure students are working towards mastery? And how will you ensure students are learning? That concludes our milestone component. Up next is formative checkpoints.